Hi, myself Kuljit Kaur and my student ID is AZZ3874. Now I am going to describe about my part, which is Key Financial Institutes of Australia Financial Market. National Australia Bank Limited. National Australia Bank Limited is operating in Australia over 1.5 century. Chairman of bank Mr. Philip and the CEO of Manager Director. Got listed on AX on 1st January 1997 with code NAB. Total outstanding shares are different from the market capital shares. Next dividend payment is due on 3rd of July 2020. Steadfast Group is the largest general insurance broker network and the largest group of underwriting agencies in Australia. Chairman is Mr. Franz McCallum. CEO and Managing Director Mr. Robert Bernard Kelly. Got listed on AX on 2nd of August 2013 with code SDF. Market capital is on 5th April 2020. Next dividend payment is due on 26 March 2020. Australia and New Zealand Banking Group. ANZ is an investment bank which provides banking and financial products and services to individuals and business customers. Chairman Director of bank is Mr. David Goiski. CEO and Director Mr. Shian. Got listed on AXN. Total outstanding shares. The final update on the dividend decision will be published in August 2020. The next part will be discussed by my friends.
Advantages of being listed on ASX. Being listed in ASX facilitates the listed companies with market liquidity and access to capital. ASX provides the listed companies with opportunity to raise capital at the initial public offer stage and throughout the listing process, helping them to fund future growth. ASX provides the companies with the facility of the acquisition by providing them currency in the form of a more diversified and liquid share capital base. The ASX also facilitates the listed companies by overall heightening their company profiles with the media, analysts, and the industry, which helps them sustain demand for the company's shares. It also helps companies in the attractive institutional investment due to increased transparency and trading liquidity, which helps them in enhancing their credibility and access to the capital. Based on information available, ASX also helps in creating independent valuation of the companies by the market. The listing requires fulfilling various reporting and accurate declarations and the announcements. Therefore, getting listed at ASX empowers a company to become more efficient. ASX listing also helps in motivating the employees of the companies and aligning their personal objectives and with the organization goals through the provision of shares for employees in the form of ESOPs. ESOPs stands for Employee Stock Options. The ASX listing enhances the overall perceptions of companies after following the listing procedure due to its accuracy and thought employees compliance process. The next slide based on requirements of the listing on ASX. Any company willing to get its securities listed on ASX must fall within any of three categories. Its name on general admissions, foreign except debt issuer. And the next based on listing procedures on ASX. The steps of listing procedures on ASX includes many crucial necessities and fulfilling process like appointment of experienced team of advisors. The experience is based is very important of advisors. Preparatory work like drafting the prospects of IPO, institutional marketing program, loading prospects with Australian Security and Investment Commissions, processing of listing applications by ASX, marketing and offer period of a listing process, closing the offer. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Muhammad Bilal Ahmed. My ID is PP2137. I would like to continue the presentation. Application of listing fees. Listing fees is the internal fees payable when the company seeking to get listed giving in application to the ASX. The listing fees is based on the value of securities for which quotation is looked out for long, with an annual fees which is payable afterwards. And application listing fees is payable every year as a evidence payment promoted from date of listing of the securities. The minimum annual settlement fees is 14,141 and maximum fees is capable at 4,75,000. And financial advisor registration. Financial advisor registration is a public record of financial advisor. The professional specialize in providing personal evidence to the customers on the complex financial products. Financial advisors is mandatory by ASIC. It helps the customers to it helps the customers in cross check the financial advisor offering financial evidence is authorized or not. A financial advisor holding his own AFS license listing on financial advisor registration, and the second one is AFS license registration. Financial advisor who are also authorized representative are listed on financial advisor registration and authorized registration representative. Advisor not meeting the certain of financial advisor definition are not included in the registration. Financial advisor registration is managed by an ASIC. Responsibility of updating and additional of information to the registration listed with the AFS license. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon. I carry on next part. Application of listing fees. Listing fees is the intel fees payable when the company seeking to get listed gives application to the ASX, and the listing fees is based on the value of a security for which of the quotations is looked out along with an annual I fees which is the payable afterwards. Annual listing fees is payable every year as an advance payment protected from date of listing of the securities, and the minimum annual listing fees is $14,000 10411, and the maximum fees is capped at the $475,000 and the PVC 2020. And this is applications of listing fees. And my next slide is financial advertising service registration in Australia. Financial advisor register. Firstly, financial advisor register is a public record of finance advisor professor specialized in providing professional of the consumer on the complex financial product. Financial advisor register is maintained by ASIC. It's help the consumer in cross-checking if the financial officer offering finance advice is authority or not money. And the financial advisor who are also authorities represented are the listening on financial advisor register and authorities representative register. And the advisor not meeting to the criteria of financial advisor is definition are included in the register. Financial Advisor Register is a managed ASIC, but the responsibility of updating and the additional of information to the register lies with the AFS license. And my next slide is NPV value, net present value. Net present value is a form of the intrinsic valuation which represents the value of the future cash flow. Basically, NP is value we show with a formula, but you check on my slides, but I'm speak only is definition and its using. Its using of the evaluation, the value of the company, investment in security, new venture cost reduction program, capital project and the other which including flow of the cash. And the last one is a conclusion. Conclusion is including all the parts, but my part is only AFS and NPV value. So is NP is value help in the creation of independent valuations of the companies by the market, motivating the employing of the companies and the personally objective, which is the organization's goals and thus employs a company of become more efficient. Thank you.